Welcome to our Agile Business Transformation series. Today, we are diving deep into Agile metrics. Specifically, we will explore how to move beyond vanity numbers and start measuring business outcomes that truly drive success. Let's start with the problem. Many teams get stuck focusing on vanity metrics like velocity, story points completed, or lines of code. The issue is that these are output metrics. They tell you how busy the team is, but they don't tell you if the team is delivering value. Focusing solely on these can lead to a feature factory mindset where quantity is prioritized over quality. To fix this, we need to understand the difference between output and outcome. Output is simply what you built, the features, the tasks, the code. Outcome is what changed because of that work. Did customer behavior change? Did revenue go up? Did you solve a problem? Agile is about delivering outcomes, not just outputs. The first key metric to track is customer satisfaction. Are we building the right thing? You can measure this using Net Promoter Score, or NPS, which asks if users would recommend your product. Or you can use Customer Satisfaction Score, or CSAT, to get immediate feedback on specific features. High velocity means nothing if your customers aren't happy. Next is time to market. Instead of measuring how many points you completed, measure how fast you deliver value. Lead time measures the total time from a customer request to delivery. Cycle time measures how long it takes to complete the work once it is started. Optimizing these times ensures you are responsive to market changes. The third metric is value delivered. This is where business alignment happens. You should track the actual impact of your releases. Did the new feature increase revenue? Did it reduce operational costs? Or are you seeing high usage analytics and adoption rates? If a feature is built but never used, it has zero value. Finally, never ignore the human element. Team health is a critical predictor of long-term success. You should monitor team happiness, knowledge sharing, and turnover rates. A burnt-out team cannot sustain high performance, no matter what the velocity chart says. So, how do you start? First, define what value means for your specific project. Second, establish a baseline by measuring your current cycle time and satisfaction scores. Third, review these metrics in your retrospectives, make data part of the conversation. And fourth, look for trends over time rather than reacting to a single bad week. In summary, stop obsessing over lines of code or story points. Shift your focus to lead time, cycle time, customer satisfaction, and team health. Remember, the ultimate goal of Agile is to deliver better outcomes for the business and the customer, not just to produce more output.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.